Welcome to LeonCo, welcome to your weekly video, and on this week's video we'll be continuing our topic about how you can start your semester the smart way. So we'll be sharing with you guys 2 tips, 2 habits, 2 techniques that you can do in your day-to-day life. You can start doing throughout your semester, you can start doing throughout your life and continue throughout your future, throughout next year, that will bring you lots and lots of good things. So let's start with our first tip or our first tool that you can use, and that is start a side hustle. And a side hustle can mean different things. A side hustle can be different things, and that is something very important. Check where you are, meaning where do you live, what things you have accessible, the things that you have experience with, and start doing side hustles. Maybe you're a college student and you're very good at math. Maybe you're very good in languages, English, Spanish, French, German, Italian. You're fluent in one of these languages. Maybe you're very good at finance, economics, calculus, whatever works for you. And you start a tutoring. You start tutoring kids that need help with these classes, or maybe high school kids that need help with these classes. So this could be a good side hustle. You can maybe grab 20, 30 bucks, maybe even 50 bucks a week, just by giving 1-2 hours of tutoring each week, so you can start your side hustle. Maybe you always wanted to start, just like us, a YouTube channel, maybe a podcast. Maybe you want to start doing Instagram with the photography work you do. Start doing side hustles that eventually you can start building this steady profit, this steady income that you don't necessarily have right now, but you can keep working and you can start doing it in your spare time, maybe from the hobbies that you have. Then those are the things that you can start doing that can become a side hustle. And maybe if you're that good in your side hustle can become your main hustle, and you can be hustling all your life. So think about that. A side hustle can be something that could involve and turn something into a business, and something that you can dedicate your life to. So give this some thought. And if you're a college student, maybe you're starting off work, maybe you already have a steady job, but you want to get that extra cash, that extra income, start working and start thinking about side hustles that you can do, and side hustles that can help you achieve those goals that you want to do. So our second tool, our second tip that we want to share with you guys is DIY as most as you can. And what does DIY mean? Do it yourself. And this is something that most people don't necessarily do, or they do unconsciously. So what things you can DIY? Cooking. Cooking is one of the most important things that you should do. And if you don't know how to cook, go to YouTube, get a cooking book, do something and learn how to cook. You will save so much money. And I repeat, so much money if you start to cook and start eating out and stop buying food and start taking out and just doing Uber Eats. If you do that, all those money that you could be saving, all those money that you can be spending on other things that are important to you, you're wasting it all on food. If you start cooking, for example, just doing meal preps, or no, you don't necessarily have to do a meal prep for each week. Maybe if you go late from work, maybe you can wake up a little earlier. I know this is tough, but you can wake up a little earlier, cook the things that you're going to eat throughout the day, and have those meals already prepped up. So since you already have the food that you're going to eat that day, you won't necessarily have that craving to maybe go out and maybe spend that extra money that you have on food unnecessarily. Other things that you can do DIY: if you want to take a course, if you want to learn new things, grab YouTube, grab a book, learn by yourself. This is one of the most important things that you can do. Maybe if I'm not necessarily condoning this, but maybe your car has minor issues, like small things like oil change or filter changes. Grab a YouTube video, ask a friend, ask a mechanic, and do those things yourself. You can find yourself learning that if you DIY most of the things or most of the expenses that you have, you'll eventually save up a lot of money. So these are the 2 tips that we wanted to share with you guys throughout this week. Leave us a comment, leave us a like, subscribe to our channel if you haven't subscribed, helps us a lot. And leave us down in the comments below if these tools you're using in your life is other tools that we've been sharing with you guys have been helpful, or have you been starting doing in your day-to-day life. So follow us in our other channels down in the description box below. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, but always remember to have that king mentality.